In Austin, I saw, pause, my eyes crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Roll dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear, quick, running from ear to ear. Craving and raven in rain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and we got my boy Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. And you were on fire last night with your picks, bro.
Yeah, watch out. 8-1 last night.
I mean, I was.
8-1.
That is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I was saying the other day when you were.
Get back out of California and get my mind right and get on some Dayquil. Going out winners.
Yeah, I see. We got a good list this weekend for today and for this weekend. I see you got a good list, so that'll be good. What'd you think about the game last night, the NFL?
About what I thought. I really could have used that Josh Allen Diggs touchdown. That would have pushed the over, but that's all right.
Yeah. You know what? Josh runs a whole lot. How long do you think his career is going to be? They run him a lot, Drew.
He's so big.
He's like Cam Newton was big too. He's just as big as Cam Newton.
Yeah, that ball he threw where they called the touchdown back, but he threw it on the run 60 yards on a roll.
Oh.
I mean, just on the money.
Laid it right in the basket.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, that's a serious arm strength
No,
right there.
only he and Mahomes can make that throw like that. Yep. Off one leg doing that. You know, Joe Burrow can't make that throw. Maybe, do you think, oh my God, what's my man's name for Justin Herbert? He might be able to make that throw. You think?
He might be able to make that. Yeah, he'd probably make that throw.
Yeah, but Burrow, he can't make that throw. Off one leg, running on the run, 60 yards in the air.
And just dropped it.
Right there.
Right in the back of the end zone.
He kind of likes Diggs, doesn't he?
Yeah, I would too.
But you know what's so funny is every great quarterback has that safety blanket, don't they? Mahomes has Kelsey, Burrow has Chase, but Burrow really has two, doesn't he? Well, really three if you want to count Joe Mixon.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, they need to figure out their offensive line.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah, they're gonna get him killed.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, though, the Patriots, dude.
They have no offense. That quarterback's not the answer.
Well, is it he's not the answer, or is it because Josh McDaniel left? And you got Matt Patricia as the offensive coordinator. I'm like, who? Why is he? He's a defensive guy. They don't really have a
running back either at all. You know, they just kind of struggling.
No, they've got, what's his name? He played at OU. What's his name? Last year. Oh my God, what is his name?
Like I said, they don't have a running back.
You're wrong, bro. You're wrong. You're wrong. But it's just like, dude, they get down to the end zone. I mean, they can't get anything done. They're a very frustrating team to watch, don't you think? They drive me nuts, bro. They really do, because they're just frustrating as hell.
So,
you know,
right.
But what this weekend? Are you more excited about the NFL, or are you more excited about college football games?
Man, I mean, to me, the NFL probably. I mean, college football, you really got only one good game. I mean, there's a couple of good games, but really one good game that I think is going to be ultra competitive, and that's that K-State TCU game. I wish that game was on at night.
Yeah.
In the Big 12's ultimate wisdom, they want to have that while I'm having my breakfast.
By the way, Jose sent us a text and it said Mondre Stevenson.
Yeah, exactly. Who?
He's still, Jose Drew said still like you said who. But does Jose really want to talk some trash? He's a Broncos fan. Can he really talk at all? He's a Sooner fan and a Bronco fan. What can he really say today? He can't really talk, can he?
Not a whole lot. He'll probably start off something about 7 national championships, and
but
all right.
None since when?
6-6. I mean, that 6-6 hurts.
It does. Yeah, it does. They
preseason number 3 in the country and go 6-6.
Yeah, that seems to be the line. Everybody else stayed, didn't they? Everybody else stayed.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia stayed. Alabama stayed.
To me, they're the most disappointing team in the country.
Yeah,
100%. And I don't think there's anybody even close.
Yeah, I was talking to some guys last night about the OU thing, and I said, you guys got to get a quarterback. He goes, well, I said, you're losing wide receivers because you don't have a quarterback who can't throw the damn ball. You can't get a 5-star receiver, and he decommits because you got a guy who can't get him the ball.
Yep.
Why would I want to go to a school where the guy can't I can't make plays? Why would I want to do that? Mm-hmm. That makes no sense. Even no matter how much I like to wear Jordans, I still can't.
Yeah.
I still can't do that. You know what I mean? I
don't. He's not the answer. I mean, they got a kid coming in from Texas that's like 5th or 6th ranked recruit in the country from out of, I think it's Duncanville or someplace down in Texas, and but he's still just a 4-star, and he's not gonna come in and throw for 5,000 yards. I mean, it's gonna take him a while. It's not like they have the quarterback guru anymore.
No, they don't. He's at SC.
So
he's at SC. What do you think about that game? Really? I mean, we're gonna go over. We're gonna do the odds and stuff a little bit.
I like SC in that game. I think they're the better team.
Yeah,
they're on fire right now.
I agree with that 100%. Man, the World Cup, Drew, it's wound down.
Yep.
The scores as of right now, it's 2-2 Serbia and Switzerland. Cameroon and Brazil have not scored. They shut out each other. Then South Korea beat Portugal, which was a surprise to me. I didn't see that one coming. Did you think that South Korea was going to beat Portugal?
No, I did not. Portugal, Portugal should be good at soccer.
Well, considering they got one of the best players in the history of soccer playing for them, you would think. Mm-hmm. And then Uruguay beat Ghana, and I was kind of hoping for Ghana. I thought they would, hopefully slide in there, but it did.
Ghana's got the best fan base. They play all the good songs. Have all the good chants.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, South Korea got in there. When I've got the World Cup brackets up here, Drew. You got the Netherlands and USA. You have Argentina and Australia in the same bracket, which ought to be, man, that's going to be tough, I think. Then you've got England, Senegal, France, and Poland in one bracket. That's a tough bracket there. And then on the other side, you've got Japan, Croatia, Korea, and then probably Brazil will probably be in that bracket. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, and then down in the bottom, you got Spain, Portugal, and oh God, my mind just went blank. Morocco, and then maybe the loser of that group, of the between that. Who's over in that group over in the standings of that last standings? It is Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon, and Serbia, and probably Switzerland. Probably will come out of there. Well, they've got to win first. They've got to win today because right now it's 2-2 with them in Serbia. And when I was looking at the brackets, Serbia has 1, Switzerland has 3. So the winner of that is the person that's going to be second in that grouping. So we shall see how that.
If it goes to a draw, then Switzerland's in, right?
Yes. Well, right now Switzerland has 3 points. If it's a draw, they get 1. That's 4. But if Serbia, yes, they're in if they get a draw. Right now they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they're in, but they've got to finish off. So we shall see that match. Let me see if they have that on.
Switzerland up 3-2.
Oh, they're up 3-2. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, what's up,
Hey,
boys?
hey, Ben, what's up, man?
Not
Yeah,
much. How you guys doing?
can you hear him, Drew? Drew, did we lose Drew?
Not sure.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah, he's there. I just can't hear him.
Switzerland almost just buried another one.
Yeah, I'm watching. I have the Cameroon game on right now. On my Hulu, they have. They have. Okay, here we go. Here's Serbia and Switzerland. Put that on real quick. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Switzerland's 3-2 right now. Are you back?
Yep.
Are you back, Drew?
I'm trying.
Okay, there you go. Okay, we lost you for just a second there, but
I'm out here in the sticks.
oh, that explains it. Yeah, because we're out here. We're looking at these standings, man, and right now, Switzerland, if they win, which they should, okay, they're automatically in. So, and
They got a
Brazil,
good fan base too.
yeah, we know Brazil is going to be in, so we already know that they are set and ready to go. So, but anyway, how have you guys liked the soccer thus far? I mean, I think it's been great.
I would be great if I knew the rules.
Yeah, I like it. I like having something. It gives me a little bit of something to do during the day and stuff.
It does.
But
It gives those little eye candy put on the TV and watch it. And
yeah, and I like seeing people compete for their country.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I like all of that, but at the same time, it's like, guys, come on now.
But it's been good for the most part that I've watched. I've watched a lot of the games.
Yeah, I've enjoyed what's been going on, and I'm just glad the USA got in, even though I think that we should be able to. They're giving us the deal against Netherlands. I've watched them play. I'm not overly impressed with them. Now we are struggling a little bit with some injuries, but at the same time, dude, we're young, we're fast. If we can just, our midfield is really, really good. So if we can just continue to do that, I'm gonna be happy with the results of what we got going on so far. So, what do you guys think? You guys think we're gonna be able to win that?
Netherlands are a real tough team. I don't think they've played up to their potential. I think they came out on top in theirs, but I still don't think they've emerged as as good as they should be playing.
Right.
But the USA, for a good thing though, we've won one half, and then we've tied their other five, so we've technically done pretty well. But other than that, I'm just kind of nervous if we can keep them at bay.
Yep. I think we should be able to, though. Depends on how healthy Pulisic is. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game last night, Ben? You were busy. You didn't really get a chance to watch anything. It was crazy last night at Cats.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch much anything.
Yeah, Drew wasn't really impressed, and neither was I. Were you? I know, Drew, you definitely weren't impressed last night, were you?
no. Boring game. It was exactly what we thought it was going to be.
And he did. Hey, Ben, he did.
New England sucks, and Buffalo pretty much did what they wanted to and got a comfortable lead and hit the brakes.
Yep, that's basically what happened. Basically, exactly what happened. Now, in hockey last night, Ben, there wasn't a lot to do in hockey last night either. I mean, I mean, we have the scores up here, but I'm just like, I didn't really, hockey wasn't that great last night. What did we have on there? What was the game on last night? It was who was it? Was it the Flames? Who was on last night that we were watching?
Yeah, last night we had the Flames and the Canadians game on.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But that game didn't really turn. That game was kind of a weird one.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that last night. I was trying to watch it, and I couldn't really. I had a lot going on with the NFL on. So
the Canadians goalie stopped 45 shots though. So I mean, they won 2-1. So they stole that game.
Yeah, they did. Well, you got Avalanche over the Sabres last night, 6-4.
Yep. The Avs are 7-3 in their last 10. The Sabres are kind of that pesky team. They're never an easy win. They used to be a pushover the last few years, but now they're starting to get some depth. But the Avs are going to keep rolling.
Predators 4-3 over the Devils. Not bad.
Yeah, that game was. Let's see. The Predators scored with 8 seconds left to tie it to go into overtime, and then they ended up scoring. I think it was like just a minute into overtime right after that. So it was a quick one, but the Devils gave up a point there, but they still got 1 point for losing in overtime. So
Yep, not bad. You got the G Knights losing to the Penguins.
yeah, the Knights they're starting to hit under 5. They're not really doing too well. They're under 500 in their last 10. They started out really hot with only, I think it was like 2 losses and like 13 wins. But now they're, starting to find its level. The water is, so they're starting to slow down.
Lightning 4-1 over the Flyers. That wasn't exciting.
Yeah, that really wasn't. The only good thing.
Unless you were a Lightning fan.
Unless you're a Lightning fan.
Yeah, the Flyers stink. Every night you play against them, it's just point night.
Point night. I like that. Hey, Drew, we got to come up with that. Hey, point night. Oilers losing to the Wild.
Yep, the Oilers, McDavid and Draisaitl both scored, both had an assist, but they still don't have that depth. They're just not doing too hot.
And I'm sorry to tell you this, Drew, but your Blues lost last night 6-4.
Gave up 6 goals.
Yeah, it's they played Bennington. He's supposed to be their start. Their great goaltender. He's really hit or miss. He has a big temper on him though, so he's pretty fun to watch. But he didn't play too well last night.
Then my Stars
home loss too. They're the what's the name of their arena? They got a pretty cool arena. What's the name of the Blues arena?
Oh, shoot.
Is it Joe Louis Arena?
It's Enterprise Center.
Oh, Enterprise car rental, huh?
Yeah, they used to be called something else, though, didn't it?
Yeah, Joe Louis was in Detroit.
Joe Louis.
Detroit.
Yeah,
that's in Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, yeah.
My Stars, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Those Stars, 5 over the Mighty Ducks. Drew thinks they need to change their name from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to win anything. Name the Mighty Ducks.
No, they're the worst team in the league this year by far. They have the worst power play percentage. They have the worst penalty kill percentage. So they just can't do anything. Your goalie Ottinger in there got his second shutout of the season. He's playing great. And Jason Robertson got a hat trick for you guys.
Yeah, then we talked about the Canadiens beating the Flames 2-1.
Yep.
And the Capitals against the Kraken. Kraken came out on top. I love that name. I like the Kraken.
Oh,
I just like the way it sounds. No, but they beat the Capitals 3-2 in OT.
Yep, Capitals were up 2-0 in that game, and then the Kraken came back, and they scored with 7 seconds into overtime to win it. So,
Ben, Drew,
7 seconds. 7 seconds into overtime. That basically you got the face off, and you went down, and
it was over. 7. Yep. Was it 7 seconds?
Yep, it was 7 seconds into. But they went right through the guy's leg, right up the face off. And then there was a 2-on-1 right away, and the defenseman kind of fell, and him and the other forward just kind of ran into each other. The guys went down, ripped it in, goal, game over. See ya.
Wow.
I got thrown out of a summer league basketball game in 7 seconds. That's pretty funny.
How do you do
Good
that?
Story. Well, tip went up. They got the tip. I drew a charge. They called a block. I yelled at the ref, and he threw me out.
Wow. Just like that?
Just like that.
Jeez.
Wow. I've never got thrown out that fast. What about
7
you, Ben?
seconds.
What about you, Ben? Have you ever got thrown out that fast?
Not that fast. I've been thrown out in first couple minutes though, but nothing that fast.
Because I'm like, God.
I think I dropped the one word you can't say, and they hit the showers.
Oh yeah, you were done. You were done.
You don't get a shower.
Tell me y'all were winning. Tell me y'all were winning at least the game.
Oh no! Like opening tip, 7 seconds.
No. At least y'all won the game though. Y'all were up in y'all lead.
I wasn't allowed to stay in the gym.
Wait, they just kicked you out all the way out?
Out.
Wow. Yeah. I've never been kicked out the gym before. No.
I was playing me and Hunan and Kirby and J-Dub were all on the same team.
Oh, that explains it. That explains it right there. That team. I played on Hunan's team before, so I know exactly what you're saying.
The classic bar and grill group.
Oh God, yes. I did that. Yeah, I played with them, so. It was really brutal. They were in the recreational league, and I tried to play, and they were like, "Yeah, no, you're not playing. You're not playing in the rec league, bro. You are in the wrong league. You're not playing here." That was wrong. That was wrong. But anyway, being to finish you out, the Panthers beat the Canucks 5-1.
Yep, Panthers. They're kind of in the middle of the division right now, but they're gonna have a tough stretch. 13 out of their next 14 games are all against current playoff teams, so they got to It's going to be a tough one pretty much till after New Year's.
Yep, and then those Yotes lost to the Kings 5-3.
Yeah, the Yotes, they can't really do anything right. They're 0 for 18 on their power play in the last 6 games. When you're doing stuff like that, you're not scoring on your special teams. That's when you're just going to get beat night in, night out.
That's just ridiculous. Okay, Drew. Okay, but college basketball tonight, we have the Zags +1. They're not favorites in every game.
Hey,
what's the deal with that?
Playing Baylor tonight at Baylor.
Yeah, they're not a favorite. I thought Gonzaga was the favorite wherever they played.
Folks are high on the Big 12 right now.
The Big 12 has always been hot in basketball. I mean, the last probably 8-9 years, something like that.
Yep.
And then of course,
and Baylor. I mean, I'm leaning Gonzaga in that game just because that's a rematch of the title game. You got to figure Gonzaga's going to be out for
a little revenge
tonight. I don't think Baylor. I think Baylor's overrated too. I watched them the other night get pummeled.
Yeah. Well, that's basketball though. You get a team that's hot from 3, you're in trouble. I mean, look at North Carolina losing. You know what I'm saying? You get a team.
Really? Now we got to bring up North Carolina.
No.
I was waiting.
Well, how about OSU last night? We hung in better than I thought we would. Did they cover? Did they cover last night, Drew?
It pushed.
Oh, it was a push.
Depends on where you had it at. It went anywhere from 9.5 to 10. They lost by 10.
That was by 10, yeah. And then of course Illinois, dude. He's got them guys playing.
I'm a ride Illinois.
Yeah, I like Underwood a lot. And then of course NBA, you got the Heat +8. Dang, Drew, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, they're playing the Celtics.
I know that, but dang, man, 8 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I like the 8 points. I mean, I think they got a good enough coaching staff where they should be able to get that thing adjusted and not get beat by double digits.
You would think. And then you got the Suns -11.
Yeah, I like the Suns. The Rockets are terrible.
Yeah, they've got a couple of good players, and that's it.
It's not so much that I love the Suns; it's that the Rockets are terrible.
Yeah, they are.
Rockets are last in the league.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good. Jazz -4.
Yeah, I like that. Jazz should rebound at home tonight. That's they've kind of been on the hard luck losers lately, so I'll take them at home on a Friday night. Up there in the Rocky Mountains.
Then of course those pesky Nets -1. They're starting to come on right now.
Hey, just keep riding it.
Yep, Jacques Vaughn is doing really, really good. I'm very surprised that he could keep that group together, but he's done well. Now of course college football, USTA and North Texas. You only taking the under. You're not taking a team either way.
Well, it's 70. So I'm just going to play that both teams aren't going to score 70 points.
Yep. I mean,
seems like a lot for a title game and 2 teams that played each other already once this year. So
yeah,
I'll lean towards the under. I didn't really like either side. Seemed like a lot of points.
Oh, and then SC. That's going to be the game, dude. Utah SC.
That's the magic number too. That 2 to 3. It's where you want to be, but it's kind of a tricky deal. FPI's got Utah as a 65% chance to win the game.
I don't care about none of that nonsense.
So to me, I do the eye test. What is it? The truth is what you can see.
Yes, it is.
I saw USC beat the crap out of people for the last 6 weeks. So
yeah, they're not the same team they were when their defense is not the same defense.
And they don't think that they're not going to watch that film they had when they got the screw job up there.
Boy, they got
Utah.
Oh, they got screwed. Did you see that, Ben? Did you see that game at all? The USC Utah in Utah?
Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah. I couldn't believe that happened. USC just looks so sharp right now. They're on a roll. Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes.
That's big like big city too in Vegas. They're going to show out.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, celebrities are going to be there.
Yeah, they are getting all the celebrities back out again at SC.
They're where their fans. They're Laker fans. They'll wait till middle of the second quarter to show up.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are brutal, man. The Laker fans aren't that bad. Come on, Drew.
Well, I'm not, but majority. I mean, they don't show up when the Lakers are 2-8. But when they win 6 in a row, you start seeing the fans in the stands.
Well, they also want LeBron out of there with his stupid ass. Anyway, tomorrow we got a huge day, bro. Tomorrow and Sunday, you got Kansas State. So you like Kansas State over TCU?
Man, I do. I think the wrong team's favored. TCU is lucky they didn't get beat the last 3 weeks of the season. I mean, the Iowa State game is a flyer, but I mean we all saw the Baylor game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
a joke. They should have got beat then. And K-State might be the hottest team in football right now. They're just pounding people.
Yeah, it seems like they are too. But
I tell you, I was driving on my way down to Dallas, and well, I got passed by about 110 K-State fans. So
There's
they
a
want
lot
to
of
get there.
people on K-State. I've been hearing that from
Yeah.
a lot of people. A lot of people want them.
Well, I mean, all the pressure in the world is on TCU.
Yep.
I mean, K-State's playing with house money.
Yeah, especially when they got rid of that Martinez, right?
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that. I mean, look what happened. It's bench Martinez and go on a 6-game winning streak.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, if you just look at the game, I mean, the defense is obviously in K-State's favor. That's K-State plus. The quarterback, better at TCU, but running backs, I'll take Deuce over TCU's running back.
Yes, me too. I like Deuce a lot as well.
And then you probably give the advantage to TCU on the outside. But
yeah,
I tell you, I mean, I wouldn't want to be TCU having Ohio State peeking over your shoulder.
No, they're
Ohio
right
State
there.
Sitting back in the cut. And anyone that thinks that TCU is going to make the playoff if they get beat, I got some land, oceanfront property I'll sell to you.
Yeah.
in Arizona.
In Arizona, I was going to say.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch the committee any at all over the last 10 years, they are just begging to put Ohio State in that playoff.
Yep.
Begging to put them in there.
And Alabama. Because I tell
either
people,
one.
Yep, they want one or the other in there.
And then you got the Big Ten commissioner coming out lobbying for him already. You get 2 SECs and 2 Big Tens.
That's exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want.
That's how it'll be in a couple years, anyways. It'll just be two big conferences.
Well, you know the committee is doing the round of 12 in 2024.
I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? You like that?
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm pretty sure that.
I don't understand why they got to wait a year.
Yeah, I don't either.
That doesn't make any
I think
sense.
because of the contract.
Well, that and you're waiting for OU and Texas to join the SEC.
SEC, yep.
Yeah, maybe some of these bowl games too.
And USC and UCLA will be in the Big Ten.
Yeah, by then they both 24. Yep. Well, that's why you're waiting.
They're not sneaky.
So they're not sneaky.
I can see the forest through the trees.
They're not sneaky.
Right.
Okay, you got Ohio. You got Ohio, not Ohio State, but Ohio +3.
Yeah, the fighting Frank Zolich's, man. Those guys.
Is that where Zolich is? Is that where he's at now?
He used to be. He's retired. He retired now.
Oh, okay.
He fell asleep at a parking lot at Piggly Wiggly, so.
Oh man,
they had to run him out of town. Hey man, Frank bleeds red, so I'll keep him on the team.
Oh, Coastal Carolina and Troy over 48.
So Coastal Carolina's quarterback is a game time decision. That's one that you got to watch and see kind of what happens there. He is he's a difference maker. So I wouldn't be surprised if that line drops right before the game and you see some smart money come in this afternoon catching those 8.5, 9 points. But I don't know. That's one that I wouldn't play. I kind of like the over at 47, 48, I think is what it is.
48, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, then you got Boise State. Are they not playing on that blue field, are they?
Yeah, it's in Boise.
Oh, God. Dude, can you watch them, Ben? Does that blue field bother you?
It bugs me on TV. I went to a hockey tournament there one time, and I went and saw the field. It looks a lot better in person, but I can't stand it on the TV.
Oh, so it doesn't look that bad in person.
You know they have to cover that field up whenever people aren't playing because the damn birds dive into it.
Oh yeah, they cruise in 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. I mean,
you're brutal.
I mean, I watched a deal one night. It was talking about these folks from PETA or whatever were complaining, because all these geese that are
migrating
fly into the damn turf.
Oh man.
That's the truth?
That's
I thought you were kidding.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true?
brutal. No,
no,
I knew the birds.
Wow.
they dumbasses just come down from the sky and fly into the turf.
Because
So
they
they have
think
to
it's
cover
still
it
the
up.
sky because
They're
it's
not.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah, they think it's a lake.
Yeah. Wow. UNC, well, excuse me, Georgia LSU over 52, huh? You don't think there's going to be some defense in that game?
I just think that Georgia is going to call the dogs off if they get up, and I could see that game getting squirrely because Georgia could be playing some second teamers in the second half, have LSU get a couple late scores. I could see that game easily 42-24, something like that, right on the number.
Uh-huh.
I think Georgia will hit the gas in the first half. Good bet on that is going to be Georgia first quarter. I think if you can find a first quarter line at 5.5 or 6, I like that.
Now, Ben,
I think they're going to try to. I think they're going to try to end that thing.
Now, Ben, do you do first quarter bets and stuff too, or do you just do the
Oh
lines?
yeah, I do. That depends on the sport, but yeah, I mean, I do first period bets. I'll do like soccer. I'll do first half bets. I'll do anything. Yeah.
Wait, hey, by the way, Drew.
If it looks good, I'm in.
Hey, Drew, he was struggling the other day. He had a bunch of money on USA. He was struggling.
Huh. Hey,
We got it,
I kind of like them tomorrow morning. If I could get a first half line at plus a half goal, I might be on that. Hell, they've only given up one goal the whole tournament.
Yeah, and that one, giving that one up was bad simply because it was a horrible play.
Yeah.
You know, it was very dumb.
That might be the play if you could catch the U.S. plus a half a goal or something like that in the first half. That'd be a bet.
These teams won't be really. I mean, they're not going to play for the draw unless it's getting into like the 85th minute or so.
Well, there won't be any draw. There won't be a draw.
Yeah, so they're gonna. Play it out all the way.
You're all the way.
Play it out all the way. So these guys are going to want to score and win. Then you got to
Yeah,
so
that's
But that Carolina Clemson game, Matt. Back to what you were saying. That Drake May, for the quarterback for Carolina, he's an early preseason next year Heisman hopeful right there, and I don't really like. I don't know that I necessarily like the spread because I think Clemson may have too much for him on defense, and Carolina's defense is woeful.
Yep.
And
but you only get what you're saying 7.5 though, Drew. You're taking them. That's all it is.
That's what I'm saying, but I like the over in that game.
Yeah. What about Purdue plus 17? That's a lot of damn points.
Yeah, and Purdue's quarterback brother died last week.
Oh man.
I think, and he's been playing, he winning it for his brother. That's a dangerous game for Michigan. And Michigan has nothing to play for. I mean, they're in. So, and Purdue's been known to knock off number one teams. So it wouldn't shock me. You heard it here first if Purdue wins that game. Wouldn't shock me.
There's a few games that you like. If something happens, there's the revenge game. Guy's first time back, at that place, and he's like a good guy. Or there's a coach firing game usually because all the boys are coming together. Whatever. And then there's usually like the death game or something like that. And I always will go with that.
If you've watched Purdue play, but they got two good wide receivers. They got a big offensive line, and that quarterback can sling it.
And then Michigan's up. I think they're gonna slow it down a little bit.
Well,
I mean, they're not gonna try to get anybody. And Michigan's running back's out for the year.
Yeah, Corum, he's gone. ACL.
Gone.
Yep, Corum is gone. ACL, he's done.
Yeah, so they're gonna call him off.
All that, and they're coming off a road trip to Ohio State. A lot of that is playing into a definite Purdue cover.
Yep.
So.
Okay, well, you got NFL Sunday, boy. I tell you what. Hey, by the way, Ben, he has the Cowboys last. What the hell is that about? Anyway,
save the best for last.
Anyway.
Yeah, just to mess with you.
Hey, but he does. Hey, but Ben, there are no Broncos on here anywhere. I don't see the Broncos game on here. Are they playing?
Yeah, that was too many points for me. That 10 points with the Ravens, and they haven't covered against anybody lately. So, but I like them to win that game, and that might be a money line game. But I wouldn't go laying a bunch of points with the Ravens right now.
Yep. You have Vikings -3.
Yeah, the Jets are terrible.
The Jets are not terrible, dude. The Jets.
They will be. You watch. They'll get run ruled up there.
Man, I don't know about all that, dude. What do you think, man? I don't know about that, dude.
Indoors, fast track. It's not snowing and
That
raining.
defense is ridiculous for them, man.
I think it was a good story for the Jets fans. I think it was just it just gave them another decade of hope that first half of the season. So now I think they're just going to start, they're just going to start getting spanked.
So you call them the
Minnesota,
JUTS
Minnesota
Mets.
doesn't want to play, and Minnesota wants no part of Dallas in the playoffs.
Oh my God. Okay, well let's move on. I'm not trying to hear his mess, right? Don't get Ben. Ben, don't play into him, Ben. Please.
You have 100 scored on you. You probably
Ben, don't play into it.
You might be in Matt Clark's Power 5.
Oh, here we
Power
go.
5 poll.
Oh my God, Falcons -1. Jesus, Ben, help me with the dude, Ben.
That's a playoff game there. I like the Falcons in that game. That's home game. They got to win that game to keep pace with the Bucks, in my opinion.
Oh my God, Titans +5. Were you gonna say something? Go ahead, Drew.
No, you're good.
No, go ahead.
No, I think the Eagles. I think they're going to start falling apart a little bit. I like the Titans with some points right now. They need something. They got something to prove.
And that's the Eagles' weakness is run, and they're going to run it right down their throat.
Who do you think is going to have more touchdowns? I saw this deal today. Who do you think will have more touchdowns? The running back or A.J. Brown?
I'll go with Big Hurt. I'll take the running back because I think that's going to be a high scoring game too.
I think and that defense they're going to want to lace it up on gets AJ Brown. They're going to try and lock him up pretty good. I think they're going to double him and try to get him a quiet day. I think they would want anybody else to beat him.
Yep, I agree with that. They don't want him doing anything. That's for sure. The Giants, dude, talking about a team that has fallen.
I don't. Well, I try not to bet on the Redskins whenever I can. So
you just can't call them the Commanders, can you? You just can't do it, can you?
No, sounds like a condom.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Help me out, Ben, with the dude. Help me out with it, Ben. Help me out with it. Oh my God!
Sounds like. Who in their right mind would name their team a Commander?
Either sounds like that, or our friends, from Russia,
Yeah, it's bad. You guys are horrible. Those Niners.
I love the Giants at home laying. I think they're getting a couple points.
Yeah, you got Giants +2. Yeah, Giants +2.
And the Giants, I mean, they have to win. They don't. I mean, not all 4 teams from the East are going to make the playoffs. So one of those is going to be the hard luck loser and be out. So.
Yep. The Niners, you're taking them. You think -4? You're taking them and the points over.
Yeah, that defense is going to be too much for Tua. I think the road comes to an end right there for all his shenanigans.
Yeah,
it's a huge game.
Yes,
this game decides a lot.
Well, for both teams, because it helps. Miami's got to win in order to stay in the race for the home field advantage, and then the Niners, they've just been. What is this? They have not been scored a touchdown in 5 quarters or something.
Yeah, their defense is unbelievable, and that's one team as a Cowboys fan that I don't want to see in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, Chargers +1.
I'd much rather play the Eagles than I would the 49ers.
Yep, I agree because they're running all cylinders right now. You got the Chargers +1.
Yeah, they're playing the Raiders. They normally give the Raiders fits, and just because I'm not a big believer in the Raiders right now.
Yeah, they're so damn inconsistent.
They are playing at home, but really hasn't mattered when they played in Las Vegas. I mean, it's not like they have some great home field advantage, which I kind of thought they would have, but they really haven't.
Yep, and then you have the Bengals and Chiefs over 53.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a shootout. I think the Chiefs are going to come out for blood, and
I love that.
I think that it's high. It's a high over at 53, but it's there for a reason. I can see that game being a high-scoring game.
This is a big prove-it game. Huge prove-it game, I think, for both teams. Both these teams want to just show the other team,
Well, the Bills have to win because that gives them the home field advantage with the tiebreaker.
Yep.
So that's what that does for them. The Chiefs, I don't think the Chiefs really care that much. You know what I'm saying? They seem to be a better road team than they are home team for whatever reason. They seem like they lose more games at home than they do. And plus, what is Mahomes? They're 25-0 with him as a quarterback in October, November. I mean, November, December. That's just insane. 25-0 in December and November, December. That's crazy.
That is massive.
You know what I'm saying, Drew? That's insane. The Cowboys. There we go. Go ahead.
Hey, this is gonna be a beatdown. I'm telling you.
Oh my God, here we go.
Matt Ryan just needs to come up with like back spasms or hamstring issue because he may not make the plane flight back from Dallas. He might be at regional hospital.
They are going to beat him up, drag him around.
He might be at Parkway Regional Hospital for the night.
Oh my God!
They might have to put Jeff Saturday out there on the line.
Oh my God! Yeah, so the Jeff Saturday thing, that experiment is gonna. It didn't. They're
Can
still.
you imagine what he's thinking after how bad he got beat up on Monday Night Football, and then say, "Hey, guess what? You get to go see the Black Cat on Sunday night."
Yep.
Not good for him.
Not good. Not good. You know what's so funny is though he knows what it's like. He got beat up by not calling that timeout. Now you know what it's like when you're the coach and people like you can talk trash. You know what I'm saying? He got the trash talked on him, so I thought that was kind of funny.
Here, listen to their last 5 games too. This is going to be terrible. Okay, so they go to Dallas, then they go to Minnesota, then the Chargers. Then the Chargers come to town. Then the Giants come to town. Or no, then they go to the Giants. And then
I don't think they'll beat the Giants.
Then the Texans. So he can maybe finish it off with one good one.
Yeah, they'll finish. They should beat the Texans. You would think.
And that won't matter, and nobody will be watching that game. It'll be like the Saturday afternoon special that they put on once college football's over, just to get somebody to watch.
That's hilarious. You guys are hard. All right, well let's pay some bills. I want to thank Collaborative Logic for taking care of us and getting all the stuff done that they do for us. They're almost done with all the remote equipment, so I should be able to pick that up Monday and be ready to be off Tuesday and running, so people can text us and we can get remote text and people can text us and we can get their questions and put them on air, so we're excited about that. SRB and our guy Mark Long over there for any engineering, surveying, or planning. Go ahead, Drew, and talk about Oak Grove Trucking. Go ahead. Shout at Jose. He's listening.
Hey, Jose, where is my shirt? I mean, I guess I don't get my shirt until the Broncos win a game.
Well, is that good? So you're not getting a shirt? You're not getting a shirt?
I mean, Jose, this is what we do. We'll bet a shirt. If Broncos win, I get a shirt. If they lose, I'll buy the beers at Ned's.
Oh, he only goes to Cats, you know that, and Hooters. He goes to Cats and Hooters.
He should go to Ned's for the fried chicken.
Oh my God, yes.
Hey, you got a good shot at this. Broncos have a tough schedule.
Who do they have? Do you have their schedule up there, Ben? Who do they have?
Yep. They're at the Ravens, then they got the Chiefs at home, and then they got the Cardinals at home, and then they're at the Rams, which
could be a win. That might be a win. Yep.
If the Rams are playing that junior college quarterback, they got a chance.
And then they're at the Chiefs, and then they got the Chargers.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's gonna be a long winter for Jose
and Summer.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
somebody's
God.
getting their parking spots taken.
That's what's happening. I'm telling you, if I'm the coach, I'm taking his parking spot. I'm sorry. And you're not having an office. And you're not having an office in the building. And then, of course, NAFCO, my guys, Greg and Max Napier, appreciate them. And last but not least, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that make things happen.
Yes, they do. They're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. And we also want to thank them for their sponsorships of Black and minority and women-owned businesses for our remote live streams. We appreciate that. And by the way, I went to George's today, man. I got my collard greens. I just finished up
Get your
my mac and cheese.
Get my mama her burn-ins.
No, I didn't know. I got me food. I wasn't going to UConn, bro.
Oh,
see how he does that?
Should have just got them on principle alone. Just put my name on the card.
See how he is, man? He wants me to get his mama some food instead of
Put
him.
mine under his.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
Put mine under his, so it'll be for me too.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, so both of y'all want me to do all the work and y'all get all the benefit.
Hey, if it can happen, make it happen.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. Y'all can do that shit on y'all's own. Y'all on y'all's own damn own. That's what I said by both of y'all.
You know my mom's listening.
Yeah, I know that, but y'all still on your own. I'm not giving y'all nothing. If I do it, I'm doing it for me. Carolyn, if I do it, they're gonna be from me, not from Ben and not from your son. Okay, they're gonna be from Matt. Just know about that. We're not. Don't even listen to Ben and Drew. We're not talking to either one of them at all right now. So now let's get into the heat of the NFL schedule this week. Packers and Bears. Who do you guys like?
I have no idea. You got two backup quarterbacks playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. It's at the Bears.
Is Ron playing?
I read he was.
I don't know why
he said that if they get mathematically where they can't win, get into the playoffs, then he'll take a discussion with the Packers about him not playing and playing Jordan Love. That's what he said.
Well, isn't that nice of him?
Like,
you're show up and do your job.
You're such a jackass. He is selfish, bro. He does not care about the Packers organization at all. He doesn't care.
Well, and honestly, they don't really care about him either. I mean, they don't put anybody around him. They draft a quarterback, draft a noodle arm quarterback who never going to see the field, and then you don't put any wide receivers around. You trade off all your good players. I mean, I'd be mad too, but he is making like $100 million a year or something.
I tell you what, Jordan Love played good the other night. Well, there was no pressure. There was no pressure, but he played good.
It only took him 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he only they have to extend him now at this point.
Oh my God, y'all both are brutal. Steelers at the Falcons.
See, that's my game right there. Yep. Where I mean, the Steelers, I like that quarterback, but the Falcons got to win that game. I mean, that's one that. If they don't win, they're done. I mean, because they get two games behind the Bucs in the playoffs, with only 5 games left, 4 games left.
Yep.
Yeah, they pretty much signed their death warrant there.
Yep. I'm gonna take the Steelers in that. I think the Steelers are gonna win. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, in that one, I want the Steelers to win, but I love that Falcons offense. I think they're sneaky. Like, just I don't know what about it. They're just kind of fun to watch. Mm-hmm. But the Steelers, I think I'm gonna take them. I think, Steelers.
Dude, hey, how about the fight about to happen here between Serbia and Switzerland?
Dude, I'll take the Serbs.
The one dude is on him about. He's pissed off.
Thought the Swiss
don't
were
mess
neutral.
With the Serbians. They've been fighting a war for 27 years.
Dude, I don't mean this, but when did black people become in Serbia? I mean, I'm not trying to be hard, but do we have? I mean. I saw him like, what is the deal?
They were Eastern European, but
I know, but I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? I'm sorry, I digress.
Hopefully, this guy headbutts him like Zidane did back in the day.
Yeah, that would be awesome. The Broncos and the Ravens. Let's move on. Jaguars.
I'm going to go with the Ravens for bet's sake.
Yeah, Jaguars, Lions. Let's move on. Browns, Texans. Let's move on.
That's going to be a good one right there.
Browns and Texans because we get to see Deshaun.
What's the over under on how long he gets booed when he comes out of the tunnel?
Oh man,
that's at Houston, right?
Yep. It's at Houston.
I mean, does it last? Does it get booed longer than the national anthem?
Well, but you know what though? He didn't.
Over-under.
But you know what? He didn't leave. Yeah. He did. But you know what? He didn't leave. Okay, they got rid of him.
You know, if I was Houston, I'd bring in all 65 massage therapists, and put them in like the first 3 rows, right behind the Cleveland Browns bench.
Boy, there's no shame with you at all. Is it true? God dang.
I mean, think how great that would be.
Oh my God.
Let him bring some signs in.
Oh, Ben, why are you encouraging him, Ben? Don't encourage him. What are you doing?
I mean, that's entertainment right there.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'd tune in for that.
Well, that is a 12:00 game on CBS. So we'll see if that's going to be the game that we see in Oklahoma City area.
There's going to be a protester.
Like whenever the politicians do their State of the Union, they bring in somebody and they put them in the stands, and they can be like, when they do the starting lineup. lineups. They can show all 65
Yep.
massage therapists.
Oh my God, y'all are brutal. Y'all are not right under any circumstances.
with like all 19 of their kids that all kind of look like him.
Y'all are harsh.
Everybody's gonna bring their own towels.
Why are you encouraging him, man? What are you doing? They're gonna have oil too? Is that what you're gonna towels with the oil? Oh my God. Then you got the Jets and the Vikings. We already know Drew is taking the Vikings on that one. Commanders and Giants, we know about that one. The Titans and the Eagles, we know about that. We're taking the Titans and the points. Is that what we're doing?
I'm taking the Titans.
What about you, man? You taking the Titans?
Yeah.
It's in Philly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've never really liked the Eagles.
Yep. Seahawks and the Rams. Gino's Pizza is closed, brother.
Gino's Pizza
is closed.
Yeah.
Hey, you and Ben, you and Drew gonna have to go somewhere else because that Gino's Pizza is officially closed down.
Man,
their menu is limited.
Yeah, I don't know though. Is Matt Stafford gonna play?
No, he's not playing. I don't think he's playing. But yeah, the Seahawks probably gonna handle their business with that. Dolphins at the Niners. We talked about that. Chiefs, Bengals talked about that. Chargers and the Raiders. How is that a 3:00 game? Who wants to watch that?
That one's going to be brutal, I think.
Well, because it's in Vegas, and most people don't get up till 1. So.
Oh, that's a good call. Good call.
Have they had a noon start ever?
I don't think they've ever had one, have they? I think they always are at 3 or 7.
This will actually, I think it'll be pretty much a home game for the Chargers. LA's not too far.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the Raider fans, the Raider faithful are the Raider faithful. They are the faithful. That's one thing about them. Colts at the Cowboys, 7:20 Sunday night game. I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts in an upset.
Does Matt Ryan finish the game?
I say yes. I'm taking the Colts in the upset.
I say no. And does Jeff Saturday finish the game?
Y'all are I say that's a bunch of crap right there. You guys
might get 2 birds.
Y'all are hilarious. And then of course the Saints and the Bucks on Monday night. That doesn't excite me at all. Does that excite either one of y'all?
No, but this division is so bad.
Oh,
Buccaneers
God,
are 5-6, Falcons are 5-7, Panthers 4-8, Saints 4-8.
Yeah, it's awful. It is awful. Okay, now college football, we've got a great lineup. I'm excited about what's going to happen in college football. I know you guys are, right? I know Drew is.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty excited. I like seeing like where all the chips are going to fall and stuff. Okay. It's not as doesn't intrigue me as much as back in the day when they did like all the bowls at once, but you know. Yeah, like where they released them all together. I liked that.
Okay,
we got cool, like sitting there watching.
Purdue, Michigan. Who do you like in that one, Ben?
I mean, I think Michigan will win. I just don't think they'll win by the 17 that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I agree with you about that. I
think, boys, I'm gonna have to get off here because I'm
yeah. Okay. Here. Whatever you said, Ben.
You boys have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too, Drew.
Yes, sir. You too,
hey, be safe.
HuskerDudePicks.com. Go Big Red.
You knew he was going to do that, didn't you? You knew that was coming.
Yep.
Man, you knew that was coming, didn't you? Asshole.
Yep.
He's such an ass. You got to say, Drew, that was my guy, Drew Hinton of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Was 8-1 last night. He has been on fire since he got back from California. So he was on fire before that. Doing great. LSU and Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, I think Georgia will win, but I think it's going to be a fun one. Like, I think it's going to be one that, I think LSU is going to want to test them just because they don't like each other.
Yep. That's going to be a good game. I still think Georgia will get it, and I agree with Drew. I think it's going to be over. I think they're going to be scoring some points. Utah and SC tonight, 8 o'clock. Cannot wait to watch that. I'll be watching that, and then I'm going to, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to a Christmas party. I think I'm supposed to go to a Christmas party.
There you go.
ACC championship, Clemson, North Carolina. I don't like either one of these teams, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Do
me
you?
neither. I mean, both the teams are good, but I guess just for the heck of it, I'll take UNC because I like their quarterback.
Oh, by the way, Switzerland won. Switzerland's the one with the black players. Okay, I can see that. Okay, I was like Serbia. I was looking at the wrong
Yeah,
team. Yeah, I was
they're all
like,
neutral.
yeah, I was like, yeah, that wasn't happening. And then UCF and Tulane. That's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna watch that on the side TV tomorrow because I just like UCF and I like Tulane, so I think that's gonna be a good game and worthy of watching. So those are the things for the weekend, and then Big 12. Did you get a chance to talk to us about Big 12 and who you liked in that game?
Yeah, we chatted. We just chatted about the spread, really, but I mean, it's like TCU. I mean, it's all the pressure on them. I think Kansas State's a scary team right now.
Yeah, I agree with you too. I think Kansas State is playing really, really well, and man, TCU is due, don't you think, Ben?
Yeah, and I think they're due, but it's always fun being a spoiler too. I like kind of being, that underdog spoiler's not too
And
bad.
and and I know our boy Billy is going to be upset, but
He told me to take Kansas State on the bet.
did he really, Billy?
Yep. He's one of the people that was telling me. He goes, nope. There's no way that we can beat them twice. So there's no way.
Billy?
Yep.
Was he wearing his TCU hat?
And his shirt.
That's our boy. Gotta love him. Got to love him. Anything else you want to talk about, big boy?
No, brother. I think that's all. I'm all good on my end.
Okay, Brazil and Switzerland both are going to the next round. So I don't know if they did the updated brackets yet for that. I'm gonna see if they did the updated bracket really quick to see if they've done that. Let me see. No.
You got anything going on this weekend?
Well, I'm going to a party like tonight. Tomorrow, of course, tonight and tomorrow is the first days of our league at Santa Fe Family Life Center.
Oh, cool.
So we start with all the little kids. The first graders play tonight. So that's going to be interesting. So I remember when I leave here, I got to go up to the gym and get it all set up and get ready for tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I got to be there at 7:30. So my night tonight will be very limited in what I'm going to do simply because I'm going to be there for that.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm planning on doing that. Then tomorrow night, I've got a party to go to. There's something, I've got something to go to tomorrow night. I don't remember what it is. But anyway, so I'm sure it'll pop up in my phone. I'll just look at my phone, look at my schedule. But that's all I got going on. What about you besides work?
I'm working tonight, but Kylie and I are going down to Dallas tomorrow.
Again?
We're going down. We're going to somebody's birthday, going to Medieval Times at place where they go
Medieval Times is fun. Yeah, it's fun. Downtown.
So never been there before. So
yeah, downtown is fun. Well, it's not downtown, but it's by downtown.
Yeah. So we're going to go do that, but that's all that I got.
Yeah, Medieval Times is a good time, man. That's a fun place. That place has been open a long, long time. It really has.
I used to drive past it when I was a kid all the time.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy that. Are y'all coming back, or y'all got to go back, don't you?
I mean, well, that's for Saturday night, so we don't work Sundays, so we'll be back down Sunday. But yeah, so it'll just be like a one-day little trip.
Okay, so Switzerland plays Portugal, Ben, and France and Poland play. So that's who's going to. So that's France and Poland. That ought to be a good one. And then Switzerland.
Yes, that'll be a good game.
And then Brazil and Cameroon. Wow. That ought to be a good one too. That'll be really good. So, but anyway, brother, have fun. And I don't know if I'm going to see you tonight because it's Mark and Maya's Christmas party at their house.
You go.
So I told them that I'll probably swing through there at some point and go hang out there and holler at those people. I holler at them a little bit tonight.
Good.
So did they stay the full night last night?
No.
Yeah, I left, dude. I had to get out.
They left just a little bit after you, not long after.
Yeah, I had to get out of there, man. It was just when it gets so
young.
Too busy. Well, it gets young, man, and I'm just like, I'm just
And the holidays, it gets really crazy around
Yeah, I'm just like,
this
man.
month or so.
And then it's like all these kids, I used to coach them, or I coached their
Yeah.
brothers or their sisters, and they're all 21 now, 22, and I'm just going, man, I knew you when you were 10, and now
Oh, yeah.
you're of age. So it's crazy seeing these kids grow up. All it does is make me feel old. That's really what it does. It makes me feel older. But anyway, brother, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir,
Have
man.
a good one.
Good one. Cheers.
Yeah, be safe. Tell Kyla I said hello.
Will do.
Okay, that was my guy Ben Dillman, our hockey expert, doing all of our things. And of course, our guy Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go check out his website and check out what his picks are. In fact, we'll pull them back up real quick. His picks for today were Gonzaga in Illinois in college basketball, taking the points +1. Then in NBA, he's got the Heat +8, Suns -11, Jazz -4, Nets -1, and then USTA in North Texas, he's taking the under in that game, and then he's taking SC in tonight's football in the Pac-12 championship game, a little revenge factor there for them, and I'm with him 100% on those picks. And then, of course, tomorrow and Sunday, he's taking the Wildcats and the points, Ohio +3, Coastal Carolina and Troy, he's doing the over 48, Boise State -3, Georgia LSU, he's taking the over, and I agree with him 100%. I think they're going to be scoring some points in that game. UNC +7.5, Purdue +17. I think that's an awful lot. I agree with him. I think Michigan will win, but 17 points seems like a lot. Vikings -3, Falcons -1, and I still think that the Steelers will beat the Falcons. That's just me. Titans +5, Giants +2. The Niners -4. I think that game is going to be a good game, but I think the Niners, especially when he's coming back, the coach coming back to his mentor, going against his mentor, that usually goes one of two ways, whether you get beat or you beat your mentor when you come back and play him for the first time. Chargers +1, Bengals and Chiefs over 53. I think they're going to both score some points in that. I really do, even though the Chiefs' defense is playing a lot better. Then he's got those pesky Cowboys, of course, to close everything out. So that being said, everybody have a safe and fun weekend. Stay out of trouble. Don't drink and drive. Remember, Uber. It's there for a reason.